The truth about men being independent and non-clingy. Do guys who love you deeply but aren't clingy at all really exist? He shows up when you need him. He disappears when you're busy. This type of guy might be many women's dream man, but do they actually exist? At this point, some women might proudly say, "Yes, my boyfriend is super affectionate when we're together, but when I'm not around, he doesn't call or text, doesn't ask where I am, and doesn't pressure me to come home." Some women hearing this might feel envious, thinking, "Where can I find an independent, non-clingy boyfriend like that?" However, guys hearing this would just give you a pitying look, like they're dealing with someone clueless, not a polite smile. Because as men, we know the truth behind being independent and non-clingy all too well. It's either he doesn't love you or he's holding back. I have a friend whose girlfriend calls him and he answers. If she doesn't call, he doesn't ask why. Never makes the first call, sometimes replies to texts, sometimes doesn't. He just eats, drinks, hangs with his bros, and plays video games as usual. Other people's relationships are intense. They have tearful breakups over the phone and meet up in the middle of the night to get back together. But him? No fighting, no drama, just peacefully dated for 2 years. I actually thought he was just naturally cold, heartless, and didn't like being clingy. Until I witnessed his new relationship. He never used to show off his love life, but now he's posting couple photos and PDA on social media almost daily. Before, going a day without calling was no big deal. Now his phone never leaves his hand. He's terrified of missing her messages or calls. Before, he was heartless and didn't care about anything. Now he's sensitive, suspicious, and throws tantrums over nothing. He went from being an independent man to a clingy puppy. So, like I said, no guy is naturally independent, non-clingy, and heartless. It doesn't exist. It's not that he's not clingy, he's just not clingy with you or doesn't love you enough. I believe most men's independent and non-clingy behavior is actually them holding back and restraining themselves. Like pretending to be busy and having their own life. They wait 2 hours for your call, but when you finally call, they tell you, "I'm busy, I'll call you back later." You always pretend you don't care about him that much. Even though you get excited when you receive his message, you control yourself and don't reply immediately. You get some water, eat some fruit, do other things, planning to casually reply after half an hour. So ladies, pay attention. If your boyfriend or husband isn't clingy, doesn't bother you, and doesn't contact you often, congratulations. You might be about to lose him. Only when you're important enough in his heart will he make a fuss and fight. A man is most attractive when he's not in love with anyone, with no worries in his heart, free and easy. Of course, that's most attractive. Your boyfriend or husband can also be independent, non-clingy, and heartless, but then he won't need you anymore either.